Hello, my lovely Taurus friends. Welcome to Soulsick Tarot. My name is Christina, and I'm going to be doing your general read for the upcoming the month of February. We're already here. I hope that y'all are doing well. Please remember these are general reads, gender neutral, roles can be reversed. Take what resonates and leave the rest. I hope y'all are doing well. Okay, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This should be good. Alright, Taurus. Let's see what we got for y'all. The fault line, the prayer, the cave, the gem, the eternal child, and the queen. Okay. I mean, Taurus, I feel like you guys have been going through like a lot in terms of just like experiencing some endings and experiencing some things breaking away, and you know, just kind of like been going through a lot of, you know, just like rough patches, honestly, like just like nothing's really been working out. And you know, you've tried to keep a joyful spirit, you know, like you've tried to stay, I want to say, lighthearted and optimistic, you know, like in manifesting what it is that you sincerely want, because I think that while all of these things have been going on, also it's kind of given you an opportunity to really, you know, do away with things that were serving as hindrances for you. And I want to say that you're manifesting something of great value. In terms of a relationship, in terms of like taking a relationship to that next level of intimacy, and I want to say like creating something with this person. I feel like the queen is another person. It could be you. But I don't know. I kind of get the feeling that it's somebody else. Gender neutral. I'm getting the queen really heavy as the influencer, and I had that in another read, and it came through really heavy as the influencer. I mean, but when you think about it, the queen is is kind of like the guide to the king, you know, like she turns the king's attention in the direction that it needs to go. Which, Taurus, could be you, because I feel like that's kind of been like one of the things in your reads is that idea that y'all are anticipators, you know, like one of the reasons that you have been able to make your relationships work for as long as they have is because you anticipate their needs before they even know what they are. And, you know, and you're the one who's kind of moving people in the direction that you want them to go, which, you know, here you have the Four of Pentacles, you know, and it's that idea of like moving people in the direction that you want them to go. But I want to say that your luck is changing, and that's where this person comes in as the queen, because it's almost like you've I want to say like met a match that removes you from a role of manipulator. Because even though I don't think that like anticipating people's needs like isn't innately a negative thing, but anticipating people's needs when you're constantly trying to, you know, control the environment, I think can be a little bit exhausting. I almost just feel like it's just that idea of like being exhausted with that, and like your luck is changing because and I don't know if this is, you know, somebody who you've been in a relationship that, you know, like you guys are going to be getting back together. You like maybe they're understanding now what you've been, you know, what you've been saying in a way that's, you know, kind of allowing for you guys to celebrate. I mean, you have the Queen of Hearts here, which is a love offering, with the Three of Cups and the Two of Cups. I mean, there's just like a lot of like love and celebration and partnership, new beginnings. I mean, I don't know if you guys are just like starting a new job and things are working out in your love life, and it feels like there's just this very big, I mean, the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like, I don't know what's going on, but like everyone has gotten the Wheel of Fortune or like the Fortune Fairy in all of their reads. But Taurus, this read is heavy on some love. And I feel like it's something that you've really been like just sitting with, and almost, I want to say, like in terms of manifestation, like daydreaming like a little child, you know, like fantasizing on what you want, envisioning how you can have this intimate relationship that's extremely valuable to you. And it seems like, you know, things are turning in your favor. And that part of that is that you're not acting as the manipulator. And I don't mean that in a negative way, like, but also, you know, when you're so, like, when it's such a habit of existence, like, sometimes it takes charge of your life in a way that kind of ends up being a little bit, I don't know, less than positive. The Empress. Yeah, I do kind of feel like this is a relationship that you're going back to. You know, the Empress in this deck is a card of harvest, you know, harvesting your experiences. Six of Swords, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Five of Wands. Yeah, I mean, I kind of get the feeling this is something that has ended. You know, because when you've got the Five of Wands, and it's kind of like going your separate ways, but like also the Wheel of Fortune is a change of luck, you know, like things kind of just changing and going in a direction that's completely opposite of where they've been going. And I feel like part of that is just that you guys have been going your separate ways, breaking away from things that aren't serving you, you know, and now you're, I think, coming into a place where you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You're feeling relieved with your new beginning, and your change of luck. Because instead of feeling like you're leaving things behind, you feel like now you're harvesting, you know, the fruit of life. You know, like instead of feeling like everything, like you've left it all to fall to the ground, instead now it feels like you're able to really kind of pick up all of the pieces and move in a positive direction. You know, one that involves, you know, love and a high level of intimacy, or a deeper level of intimacy with this person. Yay, Taurus, love. Okay. The King and the Threshold. Yo. That's so cute. Okay, you have the King and the Queen. And I feel like, I almost feel like it's like that, the image that I see in my mind, you know, when people like, they get married and they, you know, dude carries her across the doorstep of the house, you know, like this is our home, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like that, like you're coming home to this person, or you're going to this person in a way that is like, just, I feel like there's just this beautiful partnership and this understanding. You know, it's like all the struggles and all the things that you had been going through are like paying off. Because now I think you're experiencing love in a way that doesn't require you to be constantly anticipating something. I feel like it just allows you to understand, because it shares with you in an understanding. And now you're able to really cross over into that next arena of life. Oh, love. Just bust out in song for that one. That's exciting, though. I'm excited for you guys. I love love. What can I say? Oh my god, you have the King of Cups now. The King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. I always call her the Queen of Hearts because that big heart. But yeah, I mean, damn, y'all. I just like, just like fallen in love here. I mean, there's just like love oozing from your life at this moment in time. The king and the queen and the king and the queen of cups. What? Stop. Partnership for days. That's beautiful. I mean, I feel like you guys are just going to have this like wonderful, fantastic, and you have the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. And I feel like, you know, you guys are just really like moving up and on in life, you know, and getting swept up in love and getting swept up in this like new energy that you are embodying. I mean, it definitely feels like a super positive energy. Like, I feel excited right now. King of Swords. King of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like that. You've just like, you're decided on this level of intimacy. I mean, the Ace of Cups is a new intimacy. It's a new exploration of love and playful and light and celebratory. You know, and I feel like you guys just, it's kind of like you just made this decision that you were like, no, this is what I want, and I've thought about it, and I've sat with it, and I've gone through all of the endings and all of the you know, like the tumultuous elements of life that needed to be gone through in order to get to that next level. Because I think that, you know, part of it was that you just weren't feeling seen or heard, and now you're like, I think through this ending, bringing it all back into something that is more beautiful and more intimate and more caring and tending to, you know, your heart space. This is probably one of my favorite cards, like, in the world. But it's that idea, you know, of just like, of being in that person's heart space. And I feel like you guys are just like existing there, and you're loving it, and they're loving it too. Positivity all around. Okay. It's like, what else is there to even say? 12 minutes in, but like still so much happiness. What more can you say? Oh, shut the fuck up. Life renewed. And the Page of Wands. Yeah, it's just like everything is changing. I mean, life renewed and the Wheel of Fortune. You know, I mean, it's as though everything is there that you needed. It was already there. You just needed that little, like, that switch to be flipped. And I feel like in all of these endings that you've had, it's almost served as that catalyst for the switch. And now, you know, you're ready to just kind of set off. And there's just that jovial, I mean, the Page of Wands really reminds me a lot of the Eternal Child. Just, you know, that jovial spirit, that, you know, excitement for, you know, what can I do next? You know, like, ooh, there's always something. And everything you need is right there. And your luck has changed. And love is like prominent and dominant, man. Yeah. Shit. Okay, I guess I'll do one more archetype, and maybe you guys will just have a shorter video, but like, there's so much love, why does it even matter? The Mirror. I feel like the Mirror goes along with the fault line of just like no longer seeing fractured images coming back at you. You know, this is kind of like my social media stalker card, and I feel like you, like, this is just like a thing of the past. I don't know, maybe that served as a point of contention between you and your person, and now it's, you know, something that's no longer going to be an issue because for whatever reason, whatever, I don't know, you know, like, I don't know. I feel like social media is kind of a weird thing. Like, some people get really weirded out by it. I don't know. But that seems to be the only reason it's really popping into my mind as to like why it would even pop out. It's just kind of that idea. I feel like there's just more trust involved in your relationship. You know, there's not this need to create this false image. You know, like that idea of, you know, sometimes you're just so happy you don't have time to post pictures. I mean, I personally always have time to post pictures because I love to take pictures, but that's just me, you know, like, I don't know. But damn, this is an amazing reading, and I'm really excited for you guys. I hope this resonates, and you have a wonderful February. I mean, I feel like this is the best read in terms of like, Valentine's Day. I feel like you guys are going to be, about that life, and diving in a little bit deeper to, love and intimacy, which is great. And thanks for hanging out with me. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all again soon. Bye.